Hey everyone, welcome back to another Grand Theft Auto Online video. Now in today's video, I'm going to go over something that I had already started to explain a little bit in either my starter guide and also a little bit in how to make money specifically here in the Auto Shop, which is a brand new addition to the latest DLC or update to Grand Theft Auto Online. Now, it's going to have everything to do with the exotic export list, which is basically just another version of Simeon's go get this vehicle, bring it back, we're going to pay you some money. Now, there is a bonus for actually collecting all of these, but if you're just trying to focus on making money and the time and effort that you're actually going to put in, you're actually not going to make that much money, and there are a lot of other opportunities to make money. But what I would like to actually talk about in today's video is how to make these easier to get and where you can actually find some of these locations. Now, there are some of these that are on the board that are actually naturally spawning inside of any of the free roam areas. So if you know the vehicles, you know exactly what you're looking for. But if you're like me and you don't really know what most of the NPCs drive around the city, then this might be a little bit more tricky for you. But specifically, we're going to be talking about where you guys can find the ones that don't spawn and only spawn because of the brand new update to Grand Theft Auto Online. Now, the first thing that I highly recommend is that you guys participate in a public lobby. I know this has a chance of potentially hurting or messing up with actually making money. The nice thing that I've been able to tell is that when you guys bring in some of these exotics, like the alpha that we've already done there at the very top, then you don't actually have to worry about if it's damaged or not. I've done a few of these in the past, and this seems to be the easiest method that I have been able to come up with. But I will let you guys know that I tried this for a long time inside of an invite only, because playing within this brand new DLC, you can actually be in an invite only session, which is absolutely outstanding. However, when it comes to the exotic export list, good luck finding any of these vehicles. It will take you so incredibly long that you will literally start to pull out your hair. So you get 10 new vehicles. I don't know the time that it actually flips over, but roughly every 24 hours, you guys will actually go ahead and get brand new vehicles to actually go ahead and search. And everybody's list seems to be a little bit different. Now, there are 100 different locations that actually can be spawning of these exotic exports, and that's what we're going to go ahead and find. And I'm actually going to show you guys a website that you guys can actually go to in order to find all of these different locations. Now, I highly recommend that you guys use something fast in this case, and something that's actually able to get into the air. So in this case, I'm actually going to go ahead and use my Oppressor Mark II, a helicopter of some sorts, the Oppressor Mark 1, Mark 2, whatever works for you guys. If you have the budget to purchase it or already have it, is going to work out just fine. So now what we actually want to do is just get back out into free roam, and we want to just start going around some of the locations that I actually have marked on my website that I'm actually going to give to you guys a little bit later. And all you actually need to do is just continuously look around on your mini map there at the bottom left hand portion of your screen, and sometimes make it a little bit bigger because it will help out a little bit. And you're looking for blue dots basically to appear. There's a random chance that they will actually spawn. So believe it or not, there's actually a couple that are right around in this location that can potentially spawn. And then there's actually another location over by the pier that you guys could actually get a chance at finding it. So I'm going to show you guys where I found the alpha earlier, actually just a few minutes ago, and that was actually over here by where I have my arcade. And this is one of the spawn locations right behind the arcade, right in this parking lot right here just below me, and this right behind this motel area, not the actual parking lot, but this little area right here. So I'm actually just going to spend a little bit of time seeing if I can find myself a blue dot fairly quickly. All right, so I spent a little bit of time just going basically north from where I was located at the arcade, and I'm over here in Sandy Shores, and you guys can see on my mini map that we have a blue dot that has popped up, and I'm right next to it, and that is actually this vehicle right here, or at least it looks like it. So all we need to do is go ahead and hop into it, and there we go. We just need to deliver it down to the anchor, which is all the way down basically at the southern portion of this entire map, so all the way down here. So I'm just going to go ahead and mark it, and we just need to make our way all the way down there. But we are actually being indicated on our map, shown by that Wi-Fi symbol, that other players can find us. Now, I don't know if everybody has the exact same list all the time, so that is something that we're gonna have to figure out a little bit later, but there is an opportunity for people to steal this vehicle from us, whether it's on their list or not. Now, basically how I was able to find that vehicle straight away is, number one, I am using the map that I was talking about earlier on a website, and also staying very low with the oppressor actually helps out quite a bit. And once I was actually within about a 4-block radius of it, I started to know, the blue dot popped up on my mini HUD or my mini map, and I was able to actually identify that it was a car fairly easy. And then I just stole it, and you guys saw that portion of it. So far, we haven't been touched, but a majority of the players are down here, downtown area, so we're gonna have to definitely take that into consideration. Now, again, as I was saying earlier, is this the best way of making money here in Grand Theft Auto Online? Absolutely not, but it is a fun way to do something a little bit different. We actually got another blue dot here on the mini map. If you actually look a little bit to the north of where we're currently at, I'm hoping that that will stay there for just a little bit of time, and we're gonna go check out that one and see if that's another vehicle. But where I picked this one up was actually on the website that I was mentioning earlier. Let's go ahead and deliver it. All you have to do is actually get out. We're gonna get this little bit of a cutscene animation, and then we're gonna get paid here in just a moment. And there we go. $20,000. The blue dot is still here on the mini map, so let me head on over there and see if that is another vehicle that we can go ahead and steal. And yes, it is another vehicle, and it matches up to the website that I was mentioning here just a little bit ago. So actually, all you really need to do is just pay attention to your mini map. Now, this isn't something that I would necessarily focus on. What I would actually go ahead and do is just spend your time doing what you're doing around the map, and then if one of the blue dots pops up, just go ahead and grab it and then take it down to the docks. Now, there are a couple locations that are pretty far north up in like Paleto Bay and other areas that you might not necessarily go to on a regular basis. All right, so here is the map and the website that I was actually talking about. It actually has a lot of other information that you guys can actually go ahead and use. So we are using the exotic exports here. That's the only thing that I have highlighted. You can see all of these blue vehicles all around, and these are all of the exotic exports that you guys can participate in. Now, this is the last one that we actually found. These are not going to be the same vehicles all of the time in these very specific spots. And then the first one that we actually found, which is up in Sandy Shores, was actually this location right here. So there's that one, and then I'm going to show you guys the location of where I had for the arcade, at least where I have it. My arcade is actually right here, and then this was just behind it right there. So 3 of them I found actually all within a 20-minute period, not even 20 minutes. I was able to do it relatively quickly. So if you're just doing something and you're going from point A to point B on your map, you guys can definitely use this to kind of give you an idea of where they might be at. But you just need to pay attention to your minimap, and once a blue dot does appear, then it is something special in some regards, so you might as well go ahead and check it out. You can verify it with this map to see if it is a vehicle or not, or you can just check it out regardless. But we did 2 of them relatively quickly. Was not too bad to go ahead and make $40,000 in under 20 minutes. Again, don't do this as your primary thing, but if you guys do, I would love to know about it in the comments down below. If you guys enjoyed today's video, you know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it, and you guys stay gaming.